Hello, students. Today, we are going to learn a very useful skill in English, sentence transformation. Simple, compound, complex. When we say transformation here, we are talking about changing the structure of a sentence without changing its meaning. We'll be working with three main types: simple, compound, and complex sentences. Sentence transformation helps you write with more variety and flexibility. Avoid making your writing sound repetitive. Understand grammar more deeply. Tackle tricky grammar questions in error spotting, sentence improvement, and composition.
Ma'am, so the meaning stays the same, only the form changes, right?
Exactly. The structure changes, but the meaning must remain exactly the same. Before we transform sentences, we need to revise clauses. A clause is a group of words that has a subject and a verb. There are two main types: independent and dependent clauses. Independent clause can stand alone as a complete sentence. Dependent clause cannot stand alone, depends on the main clause. Example: independent, the sun is shining. Dependent, because it is morning. When we transform sentences, we often deal with these clauses. Noun clause acts as subject, object, or complement. Example: I know that he is right. Adjective clause describes the noun or pronoun. Example: the man who called you is my uncle. Adverb clause works like an adverb. Example: I will wait until you arrive. A simple sentence has only one main clause. Characteristics: one finite verb. Expresses a single thought. May have a compound subject or predicate. Structure patterns: subject plus verb plus object. Subject plus verb plus complement. Subject plus verb plus adverbial. Examples: the sun rises in the east. She enjoys music and sings beautifully. A compound sentence has two or more independent clauses. They are joined by coordinating conjunctions: fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Or punctuations such as a semicolon. Characteristics: clauses have equal importance. Each clause could stand alone as a complete sentence. Structure patterns: main clause plus coordinating conjunction plus main clause. Examples: the sun set and the moon appeared. He is rich, yet he is not happy. A complex sentence has one main clause and one or more subordinate clauses. Characteristics: subordinate clauses can be noun, adjective, or adverb clauses. They begin with subordinating conjunctions because, although, if, when, etc., or relative pronouns who, which, that. Structure patterns: main clause plus subordinate clause. Subordinate clause plus main clause. Examples: adverb clause. I went home because I was tired. Adjective clause. The boy who won the race is my friend. Noun clause. I know that she is honest. Simple to compound. Convert a phrase into an independent clause and join using a coordinating conjunction. Examples: he finished the race despite being injured. 2. He was injured, but he finished the race. In the absence of the teacher, the class was noisy. 2. The teacher was absent, so the class was noisy. Simple to complex. Replace a phrase with a subordinate clause. Examples: on hearing the news, she cried. 2. She cried when she heard the news. To pass the test, you must work hard. 2. You must work hard so that you may pass the test. Compound to simple. Merge the ideas by reducing one clause to a phrase or participle. Examples: he got up early and he went for a run. 2. Getting up early, he went for a run. He is rich, but he is unhappy. 2. Despite being rich, he is unhappy. Compound to complex. Make one clause subordinate with a subordinating conjunction. Examples: he was ill, so he could not attend the meeting. 2. He could not attend the meeting because he was ill. The bell rang and the students left. 2. The students left when the bell rang. Complex to simple. Reduce the subordinate clause to a phrase or participle. Examples: I was happy when I heard the news. 2. I was happy on hearing the news. He stayed home because he was sick. 2. He stayed home due to illness. Complex to compound. Turn the subordinate clause into an independent clause and join with a coordinating conjunction. Examples: I stayed indoor because it was raining. 2. It was raining, so I stayed indoor. Although he tried hard, he failed. 2. He tried hard, but he failed. Interchange of cause and effect. Simple: owing to his hard work, he succeeded. Compound: he worked hard, so he succeeded. Using participles for reduction. Complex: as he was tired, he went to bed early. Simple: being tired, he went to bed early. When transforming sentences, keep the logical relationship clear, don't create confusion. Maintain the natural English word order for clarity. Coordinating conjunctions: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Subordinating conjunctions: because, since, although, though, if, unless, when, while, after, before, until, so that, in order that. Relative pronouns: who, which, that, whose, whom. So, remember, sentence transformation is about keeping the meaning the same while changing the form. Practice changing sentences in all directions: simple to compound, compound to complex, complex to simple, and so on. That's how you get better at both grammar and writing. That's all for today. Practice well, and I'll see you in the next class. Jai Hind.